Are we live? We good? YouTube has some weird. Are we good? I think we're good. YouTube has some really weird system going on. What is this? YouTube had a big update and didn't warn anybody. What is all of this? It's a whole different screen and everything. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Is this what? This is where I'm supposed to be at with this? I guess this is the. I guess this is how this works now, I guess. I am so puzzled. What's good, Mark Paul? What's good? What's good? That boy first. Let me see. Let me put this up on my own screen and see how this looks. Cause boy, YouTube look weird. What's good, Scotty? What's good, Rico? Like the new look? Yes, sir. You already know, man. Yes, sir. What's good? My boy, Mr. Jones. Let me see. It's working? Okay, so it's working, but yo, YouTube, I don't know what y'all on today. But this new update came out of nowhere. What's good, Tyler C? What's good? What's good? Bro, every time I'm streaming, every time. This is what you feel like you gotta do. Right now. Today. At this moment. At this current gesture. No. What's going on? What's good, AM Hunter? What's good? What's good? What's good, Ebony? What's good down south? What's good? What's good? Over here cooling it. What's good, Terry? What do you think about Logan Ryan on a 1-year deal? Me personally, I don't like Logan Ryan. I feel like he's terrible in coverage. He's a good tackler, but I feel like he's terrible in coverage. Well, no, I wouldn't say terrible, but not, good. I don't like him. I feel like there's a reason he doesn't have a job on top of that. But even before that, I just don't like Logan Ryan. I feel like if you had that many tackles as a corner, that means you're doing something wrong in coverage. And then also just looking at him, I don't really like his coverage. Brody always keeping it 100. Bro, bro, he hasn't been like this until I start streaming. I don't know if it's because of the bright lights I turn on to start streaming or if it's like what I say. Do I say the same thing to begin the stream every time and that gets you up here? What's good, Colton? What's good, Christian? Alex Smith, third string, watch. Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. This ain't a QB competition. So, Rico, I don't want to say it, but I feel like we're better right now with Alex. Oh, no, we're definitely not. I already know we're not. Alex Smith literally is not good at this offense. Y'all see, I'm really, for real, not for play this time, really close with the Air Courier offense video. If I wasn't live streaming right now, I'd probably be recording in, an hour, but, maybe I'll be recording 3 hours from now, because, this sets me back about 2 hours, but, you know what I'm saying? I'm, really close, for real. I already got all the plays I wanted to show y'all. I broke them down. I have the illustrations and everything. I have all kinds of stuff going on. What's good, DC Big O? So y'all was good. Hey fam, I'm digging a new look. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Yes sir, appreciate that. I forgot what the buttons were. Hold up, where we at with it? I really know what I do. We got what's that? We got, I think it's this one. I think I might be tripping though. Am I on the right thing? No, wrong button. How do I do this stuff?
It's over 9.
Oh, there we go. No, wait. Is that the right one? Oh, no, it's this one I was looking for. There we go. This is the one with the air horn. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. All right, bet. Let me play it again, because I think I didn't get to see it. Oh, there we go. All right, bet. All right, cool. I'll take this off. First of all, let me get rid of this. Put on the default little, training camp screen for now. I'm gonna pull up that film for y'all. Y'all know how we do every week now. Gotta pull up the film for y'all to watch while we chilling. So, Rico, how do you see the QB position playing out, and do you think Haskins is still the starter? First of all, it's good, Andre, and yes, sir. I don't even think it's really close. Even the way, if you listen to the little ways Ron Rivera speaks about everybody, he talks about Dwayne Haskins as if he's the starter. He hasn't blatantly said it because, of course, he's trying to create this culture where everybody has to earn their job. It's technically a QB competition, but it really ain't, bro. It really ain't. What's good, Sakaro? What's good, Joseph? Let me see what's good. We got hell to the Red Wolves. Yes, sir. Alton was good, man. Hell to the Red Wolves. Bro, he just likes me. That's all it is. What's good, Rich? Life is good, homie. Likewise for you as well. Bro, my plant game just just increased tenfold. Like, I'm not playing. We got everything. I'm over here working with these plants. Well, we don't have everything, but we have a nice little, selection. And I've been researching plants for like hours on hours on hours these past few days and working on them and stuff. I've already seen some progress from a few of them, so I'm happy. But I'm working with like basils, different mints, different oregano, stuff like that. Let me see. What's good, Derek JB? What's good? Danny Mitchell, yes sir, yes sir. How you feel about Ryan Anderson on that D-line rotation? I prefer him as an outside linebacker, like a Sam, but I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll see. I guess it's Chase. Chase Young, Montez Sweat, Ryan Kerrigan, and Ryan Anderson. But I really prefer Ryan Anderson as an outside linebacker because we already know how good he is at setting the edge, and everybody knows that he improved as a pass rusher mightily last season. But the reason I want him as a linebacker is because I've seen him improve in coverage too. He was covering tight ends very well towards that end of last season. So, after Kerrigan got hurt and Ryan Anderson started getting more playing time before he got ejected and before he got hurt himself, he actually started covering tight ends pretty well. So, I want him as an outside linebacker. I feel like we're wasting a little bit of talent there by only having him pass rushing. Plus, he's not big enough to be like a defensive end like all the time. But I guess they're having him work with them like when they work out and stuff. So I guess he's probably gonna do both. Just like Antonio Gibson has been working with the receivers and the running backs. Ryan Anderson probably will work with the linebackers and the defensive line, at least hopefully. Let me see how AP is gonna go over 1,200 with 10 plus TDs. I can see. I mean, Bryce Love and Antonio Gibson would have to look really bad for that to happen. I'm not gonna lie. For him to get that many touches to even get to 100 yards, it's possible, but that's only if Bryce Love and Antonio Gibson get out the way. And I don't think so. I think Antonio Gibson and Bryce Love are going to be great. I feel like AP is going to have a strong contribution, especially now that Geis is gone. But I definitely feel like best case scenario, honestly, as much as I love Adrian Peterson, best case scenario is if he's third on the depth chart. If Bryce Love is first, Antonio Gibson is technically like halfway second. Also, playing everywhere. Slot receiver, outside receiver, whatever all the different ways Scott Turner's going to use them. Of course, I talk about that in my video that's coming out soon. But best case scenario for us to win the most games and for Haskins to have the best, a great season and for us to really look like a Super Bowl contender. Best case scenario, the other two guys are stepping up and it's not Adrian Peterson because his ceiling is limited because he's not versatile. He's just a really good runner. Bryce Love and Antonio Gibson could potentially bring a diddly pass catching element to the running back group. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Adrian Peterson honestly still could get 1,200 yards, and that would be nice, but I don't feel like that would win us as many games as having Bryce Love and Antonio Gibson getting the ball a lot. Because if they're getting the ball a lot, that means they're balling. Antonio Gibson, the only thing that's, stopping him from being like pretty much a starter at this point because they've been very high on him at camp so far. But he needs to work on his pass blocking. Right now his pass protection is not where it needs to be, which makes a lot of sense because in college he played more receiver than running back, if anything. So right now Antonio Gibson, we just got to get him right as far as pass protection goes. Because, if y'all remember these past couple of seasons, Chris Thompson, even though he's one of the smallest guys out of our running back group, has been the most consistent pass blocker. You already saw what happened with Alex Smith. The injury he sustained was because a running back couldn't block. So we already see that just off of that, we know personally as a fan base that our running backs need to be able to block well and consistently. So Antonio Gibson really won't get much playing time until he's able to improve in that category. But ultimately, potential-wise, Bryce Love and Antonio Gibson definitely give us our best chances of winning. Plus, Scott Turner doesn't really like just running I formation, just fullback, running back. You know what I'm saying? So Adrian Peterson kind of fits in certain scenarios, especially like goal line and stuff like that. But, even goal line, y'all will see in this Air Coryell offense part 2, literally something I was working on yesterday was analyzing like what he does specifically in red zone and goal line formations because that's a huge need for improvement in our offense's game the past few years under Jay Gruden. And, he doesn't just run that typical fullback running back, even in goal line. He'll he'll have all kinds of creative stuff going on. Wide receivers taking the handoff, running backs running routes like a wide receiver. One play I point out in the Air Your Offense video, y'all will see it. Y'all will see the picture and everything. Like no, not in that example. I don't have a picture for that, but I talk about it. He ran play action on like the 2-yard line, and it worked. It went for a touchdown. You notice Alex. You notice Smith's wobbly leg. We can have man, and it wouldn't matter. Rico plants a Rico plants over 9,000. Appreciate that. Smith will knee on our opening snap. That's the most I see him doing. He's still limping. Exactly. What's good, Pete? That's how I feel. They may give him the first snap just to congratulate him, since it's technically a home game, even though fans won't be there. But so just give him the knee on the first game and let him be applauded and all of that stuff. But I don't see him playing, honestly. You say Mary J. was... Oh, nah. I'm growing, like, my fragrant plants and my aesthetically pleasing plants. Heard Montez put on 15 pounds of muscle. Yeah, I heard Montez got bigger. I heard Morgan Moses got smaller. Montez got bigger. Chase Young is getting bigger. Like, not just weight-wise, but height-wise. Like, he has room to grow. He may end up being, like, 6'8", they said, possibly. So, yeah, it's ridiculous, bro. I don't know about AP going over 1,000 yards. Bryce and JD are way better fits for exactly. Bryce Love, JD, and Antonio Gibson, especially Antonio Gibson the most is the best fit for Scott Turner's offense. But y'all, let's see. I'll break it all the way down. What's good? Jefferson was good. It's over 9,000. I love it. What's good? What's good? Bryce Love will fill Geis's hole in. Basically. Alex has no chance of starting the QB position, basically. And it's hard to say no, like 0, but, boy, it's like at most 5%. D. Haskins is a clear lock. Alex is still gimpy on leg walk, and he needs to focus on his family and that wealthy package he has. Yeah, and man, basically. Focus on life after football. Don't go out there and end up hurting yourself again. Peyton Barber will now make the team since Geis left. If they keep 5 running backs, because... it's Bryce Love, Antonio Gibson, Adrian Peterson, J.D. McKissick, top 4. So, but since Antonio Gibson and Bryce Love and J.D. McKissick, especially J.D. McKissick and Antonio Gibson, they pretty much double as receivers. So we probably will keep 5 running backs just off of the fact that 2 of our running backs literally play receiver. Like, not just third down backs like a Chris Thompson. No, J.D. McKissick and Antonio Gibson are literally wide receivers. So I feel like we may actually keep 5 running backs, and Peyton Barber would be the 5th. Plus, I've seen somebody speak highly of him. I don't remember if it was Ron Rivera or Scott Turner that said that they do like Peyton Barber. Peyton Barber, if we cut Alex Smith, we still have his guaranteed money on the books. If not, 3 QBs on the roster. Yeah, that is true. That is true. We're just gonna cut him next season because it's way less of a cap hit. And, yeah, I mean, even with Alex Smith not on the roster, we still have Steven Montez as the 3rd string. And I'm not expecting Steven Montez to look like anything on that field, but you never know. What's good, John Shaw? Imagine the packages we could set up in shotgun with dual halfback in the backfield. Gibson, Love, and McKissick. Then Terry, Steve, SJ, and AGG on the outside. You have no clue where the ball is going. Exactly, bro. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to talk about it. I can't see us keeping 5... Wait, let me make sure Google Chrome isn't doing anything silly. Okay, I think we're straight. I can't see us keeping 5 running backs and 3 QBs. It's more likely that we keep 5 running backs than keep 3 QBs, honestly. Just off of, again, Antonio Gibson and J.D. McKissick are literally wide receivers. So it helps to, have extra receivers in the running back group. And if one running back gets COVID, it would be good to have a good backup for every position. That's a good point, too. What's good, Michael Jenkins? What's good, Jefferson? What's good, Take That? What's good? Oh, I already said what's good to Terry. Gibson is definitely the closest to McCaffrey. Exactly. What's good, Dork Gunner? We got members in the building. Truth be told, I didn't like... We got members in the building. We got a few members in this building. Hold on. I pressed the wrong thing. My fault. We got a few members in the building, man. We got a few members in the building, bro. We going crazy right now. We're going a little bit crazy right now. Do we have anyone on the COVID-19 list? Not right now, Scotty. We did. It was Logan Thomas, the tight end, because him and other Lions players had it. But he's already cleared to go. And speaking of Logan Thomas, I'm expecting him to be our go-to tight end to start off. Now we'll have to see where Thaddeus Moss is at, where Hell Hinges is at, but I feel like Logan Thomas is definitely the safest option to start right now to be our dual threat tight end, just based off of what he's done last year for the Detroit Lions, especially what he did against us. Cause he's extremely athletic. The sky's the limit for him receiving wise. And on top of that, they used him primarily as a blocker for the Lions. So we know he can block. And then, again, his freakish athleticism, the sky's the limit for him as far as receiving. I mean, he has to work on it. He has to get better at route running, better hands and stuff like that, more consistent hands. And, you know, all of the little things that make you a good receiver. But he's very young to the position. He played, I think, tight end in high school, then played quarterback all through college, and now he's being asked to play tight end again at the NFL level. So he has to learn the tight end position the right way. That's the only reason he's not ready day one. But potential-wise, we may finally have that dual threat tight end we've been waiting for years in Logan Thomas, and I'm excited. And I feel like Thaddeus Moss isn't necessarily a dual threat option. He'll be a good chain mover, red zone threat type of guy, but not anywhere else like Logan Thomas can be, where he might be. I'm not going to compare him to Jordan Reed, but you know what I'm saying. You know how Jordan Reed can get the ball everywhere across the field, or around the middle, not just in the red zone, but the entire field. I feel like Logan Thomas can be that. I feel like Thaddeus Moss and Jeremy Sprinkle are more so just red zone threats at the moment, because they're never going to be great route runners, I don't think. Thaddeus Moss may be able to improve his route running, but he's not very athletic like his dad, so I don't see him being very diddly in the receiving game. But, you know, his hands are great. He didn't drop a single pass all last season in college. So, again, I see him being a red zone threat, but that's about it, especially early on. So, Logan Thomas definitely has the lead on the job right now. Now it makes the Gibson pick look really smart. Bruh, crazy. What's good, sports fan all day? I mean, I liked the pick when we first got it, but I questioned it a little bit. Now they look like geniuses. Alex Smith is activated off the publish. Yes, sir. What's good, Joseph? That's what we was talking about. He ran like Roy Halou. Smith still limping around. I miss Roy Halou. Those were some fun times. Smith still limping around. He ain't starting nothing. I think he will always have the limp. Just finished first week of school and practice, but they canceled practice on Friday because it was 106 degrees. Where are you at, Mr. Jones, again? 106 degrees. You in Arizona or Florida? I can't remember. Oh, no, you're in Texas. You're the one that's in Texas. Okay, never mind. Kyle Allen will be the starting QB. Troll. Well, that is hot. Now, we're over here where it's super humid and hot, but it's nowhere near 106. I think we 90-something in Atlanta right now. I think we're not. Let me check, as a matter of fact, because I got to go cut grass later on anyway. No, yeah, we're 88. Yeah, we're not yet. We're nowhere near that. I'm so sorry to hear that, Mr. Jones. I'm so sorry. Nelson, what's good, Nelson? Beat Philly. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Someone to see us trade for a tight end that is proven. Brait or Howard for a fourth or a fifth. I would love it, too, but I just don't really see that happening. Like, the Buccaneers already came out and said they want everything for Howard. They already went out and said, even though we have Gronk, you're going to have to give up like a second or a first for Howard, just because they believe in his potential and think he's going to be great. So, I don't think we're going to pull that trigger. My boy Juan Gotti said his birthday was yesterday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hold on. I got to do it. Hold on. Wrong one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my boy. I mean, I always tell y'all to subscribe to my boy, but definitely subscribe to him. His birthday was yesterday. Happy belated, Juan Gotti. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got Carlton doing the dance over there, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope you get a lot of money coming your way. I think that's this button. Oh, wrong button. There we go. I hope you get a lot of money coming your way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My boy over there. This is the most annoying filter I have. Let me see where we at. Birthday was yesterday. I like that gas mask. Bro, I'm just getting my streaming game up. I'm gonna make sure when football comes around, we're gonna have so much fun. We're gonna have all the sounds, all the visuals and everything. I still haven't put the film on for y'all. Let me go ahead and do that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put some film up. Middle finger to the cop. Got me feeling like pop. Red high, red light on the table. Yeah, I can't be nice. Right in the stress, like just because. You know I'm the plug. Where are we at? Okay, let me pull up this film for y'all real quick. But now, nine. Who film should I put up? Just in the spirit of, I like watching Reuben Foster film the most. I'm not even gonna lie. He's one of the players I'm most excited about. So, if Chase Young wasn't in his rookie season, I can pull up his previous year's highlights and, not get copyright infringed, I would love to throw Chase Young highlights up there, but I can't. All right, let me make sure. All right, let's go. Make sure. Okay. I got to change where this is located. What the hope? She said she want to see Sage. Hold up. Let me holler at Stretch. I'm going to see what's next. Yeah. All right, there we go. You see Deshaun Jackson already roasting Slay. Terry going to eat week 1. No, I haven't seen anybody else's camps at all. I've only seen Burgundy and Gold camps, so I didn't know about that. That's funny. Oh, yeah, Slay done for. I mean, we already know how Terry going to do him. Now we just got to see Antonio Gibson, Steven Sims, and AGG are going to do him. We already know what Terry done to him. Cool, thanks for that. Last question. Do you think once the cuts to the roster hit, we will pick up players through waivers, and what positions do you think we need? First of all, Scotty, that's an in-depth question. That sounds like an interview question, like I'm at a press conference. I appreciate it. So, first of all, I feel like they will investigate some areas, maybe like wide receiver, maybe offensive line, depending on what's going on. There's some surprise cuts, because we got to remember, even though Josh Norman didn't work out, he was a huge signing when we got him. We got him like way later after the draft, and so I'm sorry, I got this in y'all way. Let me make this a little bit smaller. There we go. It's out the way now. I bet. So you never know. There may be a big name at offensive lineman. Maybe. I mean, I kind of like our young guys a receiver. I kind of want to see what they can do. Maybe pick up another one later before the trade deadline if they're looking soggier than we expected. Like if Steven Sims isn't as great as I think he'll be, if AGG isn't as great as I think he'll be, and if we just, I think Dontrelle Inman is a pretty decent receiver, so I like him as a backup, as the veteran guy also. So I think we might be pretty straight. But these corners, a lot of talent in the cornerback room. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of talent, but there's also a lot of uncertainty. So we may end up picking up a corner later on, even though I do like the Ryan Lewis pickup very fast. Ryan Lewis and Fabian Moreau. If both of them were to start, which I doubt, but if they were to be our starting 2 outside corners, I believe that would be the fastest cornerback duo in the league. I mean, they're that fast. So I like that pickup just off of the speed. He has freakish athleticism, a whole bunch of untapped potential. He hasn't been given the adequate amount of playing time and coaching to see what he can truly do. That's why we're taking a gamble on him. I mean, he's cheap, so it's not really much of a gamble. We don't lose much if he doesn't work out. But Ryan Lewis has a lot of untapped potential there that Jack Del Rio may be able to get out of him. We'll see. Ron Rivera, Jack Del Rio, that combo, somebody should be able to get it out of him. But honestly, I really like Fabian Moreau now that he's finally going to have an offseason outside corner. And I'm rooting for Jimmy Mullen. Jimmy Mullen is one of my favorite players on the team. So maybe him, Ronald Darby, Ronald Lewis, however. But there's a lot of talent in that corner room, but just a lot of uncertainty, a lot of question marks. But it's not like we're devoid of talent. It's not like, oh, you're looking around and we don't see how this can work at all. It's just basically a whole lot of if somebody can stay healthy, if somebody develops the way we think, if we can tap into their potential. It's a whole bunch of that in the cornerback group. It's not just, oh, man, we just got slow, sorry people in the cornerback room. At least we're not that. So, I mean, again, just like the receiver group, we may go deeper into the season before the trade deadline, see how everybody looks, and then probably pick up somebody. We'll see. I don't know. But I feel like if it were any position, it would probably be offensive line or corner, maybe receiver, in my opinion. I mean, maybe a tight end might appear out of nowhere, but tight ends are pretty scarce in this league just in general. There's only really like a handful that are really, really good anyway, and those guys more than likely won't get let go. Oh, yeah, my boy Slitzery wished my boy Juan Gotti a happy birthday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My boy Gerald Williams with the donation, man. Much appreciated. Let me clap it up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, wrong button. Dang, I keep forgetting. Wrong, man. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate the donation, Gerald, man. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Eventually, I don't need this. I just need to go ahead and get some applause in the stream rather than me pressing it myself. I can do it like how I'm doing these things. Yeah. Yes, sir. I got to do another air horn for that donation, man. Much appreciated. My boy Door Gunner hit him with it too. Okay. Brody Snack Fun. Get that boy a treat and belly rub for me. All right, man. I got you, man. I got you. Y'all not playing in the stream today? Y'all not playing? Hold on, Brody. I got you. Brody, you want a treat? On behalf of Door Gunner, come here. I'm going to need a high five, though. I'm not about to just give you this for the free. I ain't going to get this for the free now. I ain't coming off this treat for the free now. Come on, I'm going to need a high five on that one. Lay it on me. I'm going to need a high five. You did? Come on. Good dog. There you go. Right now you can leave me alone, first of all. Appreciate that, Door Gunner. Let me see. Where we at? I gotta scroll back up now. I know I'm behind. I mean, because I like to give my in-depth answers. I don't want to rush answers just so I can catch up. When in doubt, we'll just go later into the show. Said hot as hell here in Florida. I bet, man. More humid and hotter. So, boy, I know you going through it. Smash the like button. 67 watching, only 8 likes. Let them know, Door Gunner. Let them know. On my screen, it says 80 current viewers. Yeah, so we up there with it. You know what I'm saying? People pulling up. It's literally 100 degrees right now. That is really sad. That's really sad. I'm complaining and it's 88 degrees. I'm waiting until 8 p.m. to cut grass. 8 p.m., 7 p.m., somewhere around there. Hopefully by then, I'll have the Air Coryell Offense Part 2 video recorded, and I'll just be in the editing stage. Then I'll have to get up, cut grass, and come back and edit. Hopefully I already have it recorded by then. Still don't think Barber makes the team. Love Gibson, first and second down backs, and McKissick and Peterson, the short yardage goal line receiving. I feel like, again, they'll make it just off of the fact that J.D. McKissick and Antonio Gibson are literally double as receivers and running backs. Like, they're technically both. So, I feel like we can spend more roster capital on running back just because some of our running backs, 2 of them at least, are literally wide receivers also. And we can take less receivers if we need to because they're technically receivers. And Steven Sims can technically be a slight running back type of guy. Like, at least like jet sweeps, reverses, and things like that. So, 3-way QB battle, Dwayne about to get less reps than last offseason. Oh, no, that's not true. Dwayne Haskins is a starter. Oh, another word today, and this was like a couple of days ago, Dwayne Haskins would be the starter. Like, he literally said that. He said if preseason were today like it was supposed to be before it got canceled, Dwayne Haskins would be starting for this team. How do you feel about the uniforms? I wish they would have went with your ideas. HTTI Redwood. Yeah, man. I mean, I like the helmets. Literally the only reason I don't like the helmets, because I like it aesthetically. I like the way it looks, like just surface-wise. But the fact that it looks like Alabama is the only problem I have with it. And I like my Alabama guys on the team, but I'm a Georgia Bulldog. So seeing my favorite NFL team looking like one of the teams I hate the most in college, that's the only thing annoying about it. Other than that, I actually really like the way the helmets look. First of all, I'm very happy that we're going to a deeper burgundy. Because as you can see when they wear the helmet with the number on it, that burgundy on the helmet is a deeper burgundy than those older red shirts that they wear during practice. So I'm happy about that we're going towards a deeper burgundy. Because I don't like that red we've had for like the past bunch of years. I want to go back to that old burgundy, like when we had the spear on the side of the helmet, like the Darryl Green days and all of that. I want to go back to that type of deep burgundy. And this one's closer, so I'm cool with it. And, I mean, there's a lot of jersey concepts I like. Let me see. I don't think I have them on here. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, what are my jersey concepts? Y'all won't see me, but... let me see if it works. Where they at? We have this. We have this. Oh, y'all don't see it. Oh, y'all do see it. Okay. We have this. I mean, there's a lot of 5 Red Wolves things. Like this one, I love this one with the gold helmets. Mostly the white shirt, the white jersey. I think the pants were burgundy in this picture. I can't see those cut off. But like this too. Like, there's so many great Red Wolves concepts. I don't see how y'all not on board. Even if you don't rock with the name, you gotta rock with these concepts, bro. Look at this, bro. The gold helmet is clean, bro. Let me see what else I got. Oh, yeah, that's cool, too. But, yeah, bro, the gold helmet is different, bro. It's just built different. The gold helmet is built so different. Yeah, nah, the gold helmet is built different, bro. And then that all-white with Terry McLaurin is cool, too. And this one's nice also, but... let me go back to this screen. All right. Oh, donation from my boy Abdul. What's good, man? Much appreciated. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How many yards do you think Haskins will throw for? How many sacks do you think Chase Young will have? Yards, I'm definitely going to go plus 3K. And the only reason I don't want to say, like, the sky's the limit as far as stats go for Dwayne Haskins, because I feel like we're going to run the ball a lot. Scott Turner, like y'all are going to see in the Air Coryell Part 2, like, we're going to have all kinds of weird running plays where Steven Sims might start out as a receiver, and then at some point they'll motion, and then like the running back Bryce Love will move the receiver, and then Steven Sims will technically be the running back now, and then now here comes Bryce Love on a jet sweep underneath, and then he might get the ball, or maybe Steven Sims will run the ball out the backfield. I mean, it's all kinds of weird trick plays that, again, y'all are going to see it soon. When I finally get that video to y'all, the second half of the Air Cool Y'all offense video. But, like, we're going to run the ball so many creative ways, so many weird ways. And I just don't feel like Dwayne Haskins is going to necessarily have the opportunity to throw for a whole bunch of yards. Now, Dwayne Haskins has the arm talent to throw for all kinds of yards. But I feel like we're going to run the ball too much for him to get there. How many sacks do you think Chase Young will have? I'm going with an immediate 12. Me personally. You know what I'm saying? I feel an immediate 12 coming. Off rip, rookie season. Defensive Rookie of the Year, competing for Defensive Player of the Year. You know what I'm saying? Oh, where we at? Happy birthday. How you feel about Haskins next Tom Brady? Let him know, man. We're like the next Drew Bledsoe. Haskins the first black Tom Brady. That's the first black Tom Brady. Payton to go. It's good, man. One guy. Nah, man. I ain't getting no money, unfortunately, but Bowling Family was good. Oh, that's what's up. Bowling with Family. I've been bowling it forever. I used to be a little fire. You know what I'm saying? I have my own customized ball. It's literally built for my fingers and all of that. And I have my own customized shoes, bag, and all of that. I take bowling a little seriously, but I've never, like, sat down and really practiced. But we used to go, like, every week back when we had this membership at this gym. We would go work out and bowl. And it was pretty fun. Who else, who film we should be looking at? I might as well not even ask. I'm so far in the chat. By the time I get y'all answers, it won't matter. So we just gonna... Who we got? Who we have that's new that... You know, we're gonna do some Dontrelle Inman. You know what I'm saying? Let's do some Dontrelle Inman. I'm feeling a little Dontrelle Inman-ish, man. And this can be any season. I'm not filtering it to a specific season. It can be any season that we're showing this, man. Look at a little Dontrelle Inman tape for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't seen this. Y'all ain't got that. LMFAO, Black Brady. What's good, Charisma? Black Brady. You should change Geis in your intro. Put the fake pitch from Haskins. Oh, I like that idea. I already knew I needed to change the intro because you saw in my last video, if you watched it, I put oops over it. I need to change that. Like, I literally said that over the Geis stiff arm. And it's a quick fix. I just need to sit down and do it, honestly. But I really want to get this Air Cool Y'all offense video out to y'all first. The second half, because y'all been waiting too long for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'm gonna get the intro right. But yeah, I like that. I like that suggestion. The fake pitch from Haskins. Let me write that down just in case. If I, my memory's terrible, so I might tomorrow be like, man, I really wish I had a significant play that I could put there. Might do that. On grind, watch my man Bugsy Malone, men 1, 2, and 3. Wait, what? Bugsy Malone? He's a rap, like a grime rapper is what you saying? Because you know what I'm saying. I try to stay in tune with the... Alright, bet. I'll look up Bugsy Malone. You already know how I feel about Mostack and all of them, and Dave and Notes and all of them. I mean, everybody knows Stormzy and those top guys, but Fredo, all of them. I really rock with UK music. I don't really listen to UK drill, but I do listen to like the more popular people like Mostack, because it's like pop music, R&B-ish, but they be spitting. Like they rhyme a lot. The bars are crazy, so I rock with that. At practice, they said we can't rush the passer anymore, or our outside shoulder needs to be on the tackle's inside shoulder and be ready to stop the run. Wait, what? What you mean by that? Are you talking about at yours? At your practice? Not burgundy and gold, but like where your practice? At school? Show AP's 96-yard run against the Eagles. I like that idea too. Yo, Jimmy Moreland is the people's corner. Kevin Pierre-Louis is the coach's linebacker. They love that boy. Yeah, man, I keep hearing his name brought up a lot too. Kevin Pierre-Louis. Even from, I think it was Thomas Davis. Another player, you know what I'm saying? The veteran. The top dog when it comes to the vet status of the linebacker group was even talking highly about Kevin Pierre-Louis. He seemed to be that dude. Matter of fact, Kevin Pierre-Louis highlights next. You know what I'm saying? I forgot about him. We can put him on. D-Jax burn Slay in practice, so imagine what Terry's going to do to him. Exactly. And D-Jax can't stay healthy for more than 3 plays in a row. Maybe Haskins could be the next Doug Williams. I feel like he's going to be better. I mean, no offense to all of the, the guys that's won us championships. Like Joe Theismann, Doug Williams, all of them. But we've never had like a Tom Brady or a Peyton Manning like that was here for 10 plus years and we were constantly a playoff threat, Super Bowl threat. We've been Super Bowl playoff threats, but I feel like it's more so been, the quarterbacks have been great, but it's been more so been coaching and the rest of the team. I feel like Dwayne Haskins will finally have our Russell Wilson, our Tom Brady, where he's here 10 plus years. I want to say Aaron Rodgers, but they've had so much friction that doesn't count. But you know what I'm saying? Like a long-term quarterback situation that can win you games. That's what I'm hoping. Because even when we were winning Super Bowls, we never had that. Honestly, we never had that. When I say Dallas signed Griffin, I was like, they can't pay Dak now. But then I said it was only $6 million, and I was like, how? Oh, I never knew how much they paid Everson Griffin. They only paid him that much. That's wild. And your number one subscriber is back. How do you Steve Montez will perform in quarterback for his practice squad at least? Yeah, I feel like he'll be practice squad. He's one of them really high ceiling, low floor guys. All of the athletic tools are there, but as far as like mental processing, decision making, seeing the field, mechanics, things like that, he lacks in those situations. So he's one of those developmental projects that may be here for a while. He may just be a permanent backup quarterback here for a minute. Maybe permanent practice squad for a few years. We'll see. I mean, he's one of them guys, big arm, athletic for somebody his size, but just doesn't understand the little things that it takes to be a good quarterback. Let's get Art Monk out of retirement. What's going on? What videos are you currently working on? What's good, Rashard? I still have the training camp battles coming out. I'm working on that too, but right now, Air Coryell Part 2 is huge priority. That's what I was literally working on from like 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. this morning. I really want to be able to start recording it today. And then, like, as I'm cutting grass, get up and then come back and start editing it, something like that. I like Sean Davis as safety, Jimmy Moreland and Darby at corner. I can see that. I do like Sean Davis as safety. He has a lot of potential. Jack Darrell can get consistency out of him, and then, hey, we cooking with grease. What's good, Troy? What's good? It's 55 degrees, getting colder. Dang. What's good, Rufio? Dang, bro, it's 88 over here. Kid Jones over there, 106. Ruben Wentz comeback player of the year. Oh, I would be ecstatic. Ron left McKissick out and made sure to bring up Barber when asked about the running backs. Really? I heard somebody speak highly of McKissick. I think it might have been Scott Turner, though. Ruben Pro Bowl year. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ruben playing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ruben Foster about to be different. Cowboys fans excited about that D-line. They're old as hell. We'll have the wheelchair old butts onto the field. Yeah, they have a lot of talent. Like, if this was 8 years ago and all of those defensive linemen were on the same defensive line, then it would be a problem. But I still feel like a lot of them still have something left in the tank, so they will be formidable, but they won't be us. Their defensive line is not going to be us. I'm giving you an imaginary $20. Give Brody 5 treats. All right. Blood, what's good? Shade me lately. At least next offseason will seem shorter because we will have the preseason back unless COVID keep hitting us. I really hope so, as long as people take it seriously. The thing about COVID that's crazy is that we see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like, we've seen countries take it seriously enough to where they're basically just living normal. They don't have to wear masks or anything because barely like anybody has it in their country. Our country just doesn't take it seriously. You got people not social distancing at clubs, at pool parties. You got people not wearing masks out in public, all of that. So, don't be surprised that we're still here and everybody else is back to normal. I mean, America's literally on the travel ban list for a lot of countries because they know we're not taking it serious. Whose hand was that? Did they mean to have that in there? They know we're not taking it seriously enough as like a whole. I don't go anywhere. I'm one of the most serious, not playing about this whole coronavirus thing people I know. But us as a whole, as America, you know what I'm saying? We're not taking it seriously enough. And we're still dealing with it heavy while other countries, even Italy, are pretty much done with it. If you watch soccer games, they're not wearing masks. Fans are at the stadiums and everything. The coronavirus is like a distant memory already for them. We just, you know what I'm saying? So we may be dealing with this next year. People don't act right. Mercer Pride, what's good? What's good? What's good? Wait, where we at? Wait, it scrolled for me. This next season will be shot. Donald Dump. I'm a jerk who hates TikTok, so I'm a bandit. Microsoft handed over. Where did that come from? We don't see you. Oh, yeah. When I was showing the thing, y'all couldn't see me. Me too, fam. What's good? I don't like Red Wolves. I want the Red Tails. I'm super Red Wolves. Red Tails, I'm pretty cool. I just don't like the name. I love the historical context. Love it. But the name, I don't like just Red Tails. You see, you know. How Terry get ranked 6th at wide receiver with 3 below average quarterbacks? They all were last year. Let's be honest. He'll be 1 to 3 this year. I mean, Pro Football Focus, you know, they watch every snap of every player of every game, period, just in life. and they had him ranked as the best NFC East wide receiver this season, going into the season. That's including Alshon Jeffrey, CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper, all of them. It doesn't matter. Terry McLaurin's the best one, and they know it. I mean, all I needed to know is that Odell was asking Terry McLaurin for tips. That's all I needed to hear. That's certified right there. That's stamped right there. That's straight stamped. Let me see. What was I about to do? Oh, okay. Let's go. HTT. Oh, yes, sir. Great to hear. I don't care about Haskins' paddling stats. He'll be super efficient. Exactly. The offense isn't necessarily built on efficiency, like the Air Coryell offense in general, but Scott Turner runs a more efficient version of the Air Coryell. Most Air Coryell offensive coordinators, like his dad, Norv Turner, and all of the greats, like even Joe Gibson, they want the big play. Gibson was more run heavy than everybody else though, but generally an Air Coryell offense user, they prefer big plays and don't care about efficiency. They just care about having a huge yard per reception, yard per throw average. They don't care about efficiency like completion percentage. But Scott Turner, in our case, does care a little bit more about completion percentages than most Air Coryell offense users. So I do feel like Dwayne Haskins will be very efficient. Hell to the Washington football team. Would you take Preston Smith back? Nah, I'm good. Especially not for the money he wanted. Nah, I didn't even really want him even before we got Chase Young, just because of how much money he was asking for. Haskins hits Terry for $1,400 if he plays 15 or more games. That could be very possible. Waiting like fat folks for Thanksgiving dinner. Fake pitch Wood. Fuller back to 29 and Darby 23. I'm down for it. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want Fuller back to 29 though. If you add up all the times Terry was wide open, I prefer, honestly, I care more about Bryce Love than Darby, so I prefer Bryce Love to get his number back first. If you add up all the times Terry was wide open and would have gotten hella yards, but the QB wasn't there, he could have had at least 1,200 yards in those 14 games. You are not lying. Dwayne and him coming strong this year. You are not lying. I mean, you've already seen what Darius Slay said when he played Terry McLaurin. He said he could have got me for 2 tutties and a whole bunch of yards, but the quarterbacks was just so bad that game. I think it was Dwayne Haskins that game, Detroit Lions, that Terry McLaurin didn't put up any real stats. Yeah, my practice at school, how you expect me to break the sack record that I probably won't anyway if I can't rush the passer? Yeah, why don't they have y'all rushing the passer? What's going on? Rico, wish you good, Logan. What's good, DMV Sports DC? I don't like Logan Ryan. Me personally, I'm not feeling it. Again, I don't like his coverage skills. I don't care how well he can tackle. I need good coverage. They can't cut him the pup. Could be that too. Let's get Gary Clark out of retirement. What's good, James Evans? Man, if I could, I would just put a tarp over my grass so it won't grow. I hate cutting. Bruh, I'm getting artificial grass when I'm a full adult living on my own and everything. Now, New York, it doesn't matter. When I move back to New York, I don't have to worry about cutting grass. So I don't care. But I'm on my, unless I can pay somebody to handle my yard, I'm getting artificial turf for my yard. I'm sorry. When I get wife and kids, unless she feel like cutting the grass, which I doubt, we getting artificial turf. If the Air Coryell offense video takes any longer, I'm going to start dropping. Cowboys D-line is old, but they still get to quarterback. We'll need another cornerback. Yeah, I mean, I feel like their defensive line is still going to be pretty good, but I definitely don't think it's the Monstars or an all-star unit just off of the fact that everybody's a former shell of themselves. Now, Everson Griffin might still be dominating. DeMarcus Lawrence might look really good. And you can't forget that Aldon Smith, literally, when he was healthy and not in trouble, he was on a path, statistically, to be the best pass rusher ever. The most efficient pass rusher of all time. Technically the best, if you want to say it. If you care about statistics, Aldon Smith was the most efficient statistical pass rusher of all time while he was healthy. So, I mean, but he's been away from football. He's getting older. Hopefully he won't be that guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm really hoping so. But Gerald McCoy is up there in age. I'm not sure if they kept Robert Quinn, but you know what I'm saying? He didn't look even great last year like that. He didn't look like when he was at his best for the Dolphins. Cowboys D-line would have been good like 3-4 years. Exactly, bro. It was good, Spray. If we can go back in time 5 years, that Cowboy D-line would be something serious. Play some Kendall Fuller. All right, I'm going to do some Kevin Pierre-Louis after this, then Kendall Fuller. Aldon is a big question. He was 20-sack guy when he left. Let's hope he isn't insane for the Cowboys or they got their self a prime Chase Young their self. Bruh, literally. Who is Everson Griffin again? He was a defensive end from the Vikings. All right, who did I say? I just said, oh yeah, Kevin Pierre-Louis. Let's get him up there. I don't think he's gonna have that much, so we probably gonna move on to boy Kevin. Boy, Kevin Pierre-Louis. Get rid of Dontrelle Inman. 213 plays. That's way more than I thought it would be. Okay, I'm happy about that. I ain't got to touch this for a minute. Chase Young and Montez Sweat are going to be better than Dexter Manley and Charles Mann. I agree. As you woke my boy. It was good, Matthew. I'm sorry. It's the bright lights. I think that, I'm a natural squinter, kind of. Like, just be chilling. I just be chilling. People always used to make fun of me for that in school. And then the bright lights is just even like, bruh, I'm tired of this. I need to be wearing shades on y'all. Matter of fact, I'm going to wear my virtual shades on y'all. How y'all feel? Oh, wrong button. Dang it. Y'all don't know about... Oh, dang, wrong button again. Hold on. Y'all don't know about them virtual shades. Stop playing with me. Chase Young is the closest thing ever since LT. I like that. Oh, I skipped one. Hold on, I skipped one. My parents make fun of me for not going outside like it's bad. I should be making fun of them for going outside. You talking about because of coronavirus or just in general? Because if it's coronavirus, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Exactly, and Terry never even had average QB play till Haskins' last game in which he didn't play. He could have had 200 on the Giants. Pro Football Focus got Terry 6th in the NFL. Imagine if Dwayne becomes Hall of Fame status. Exactly, but Terry McLaurin is it, bruh. Terry McLaurin could be competing for the best Redskins, burgundy and gold receiver of all time. You know what I'm saying? Period. Straight period. I can see Terry McLaurin being a Hall of Famer. It's hard to say people like Chase Young, Dwayne Haskins, Terry McLaurin, Reuben Foster are going to be Hall of Famers so early. But, they look like they're going to be difference makers for real. I can definitely see them making the Hall of Fame. Terry McLaurin literally might be the best receiver we've had, bro. I really feel like it. Trajectory-wise, looking at his future, his potential, he might really be that dude. Where my other glasses at? Let me see. I got these. That's the annoying one. I got these. I got the little troll cool glasses. Wait, why? Why does me pressing the button affect this? Oh, I guess because I'm on it. Let me pull the Kevin Pierre-Louis back up. Everybody like this. We funny till morning come. Go. Alright, there we go. We back. Alright. I'm not pronouncing that song right, but I love my African music. I like Sadiq Charles for the left tackle. Potential-wise, definitely. I feel like Sadiq Charles, we're going to go from Chris Samuels, Trent Williams to Sadiq Charles. I feel like Sadiq Charles is going to be really good to great. But I'm not sure if he's going to be ready week 1, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? I also talk about this in the Air Quote Your Offense video. I'm not sure many people know, but the Panthers started 4 left tackles last season, 2 of them being rookies. So if there's any offensive coordinator in this league that knows how to adapt an offense around a struggling left tackle position, it is Scott Turner. So we may be able to start Sadiq Charles week 1 and go ahead and feed him to the Wolves and let him, learn early, make his mistakes early so he can be as great as possible as soon as possible. And I feel like Scott Turner, if there is an offensive coordinator in this league that knows how to adjust the offense to not get their quarterback killed, Dwayne Haskins in our case, is Scott Turner. The Panthers started 4 left tackles last season. 2 of them rookies. I feel like our situation isn't even that bad. Eric Perry would be a good pickup. Stop hitting the wrong button. Hate him. Terry's speed is way faster. Straight 3.5 versus 4.4. But different, bro. For Corona. He'll be all-time great. Yes, sir. Watch it. We retired 7 for Haskins, then LT for a few reasons. Wait. I read 2 different things. Where was I at? Watch we retire 7 for Haskins instead of Joe. Now, that would be funny. But, hey, man, I really think Dwayne Haskins can be like that Tom Brady where he's 10-plus years for us. And that's not doing this quarterback carousel. Even when we were winning Super Bowls, we kind of had a quarterback carousel thing going on. We'll need a tight end bad. I feel like Logan Thomas is ready to step up, and I feel like Thaddeus Moss is behind him a little bit, but he'll be ready at some point. But Thaddeus Moss is going to be more of a Chris Cooley playing tight end and fullback type of thing. And Logan Thomas is going to be our true dual threat tight end. I really believe he can be. AP is the Hall of Fame. Oh, yeah, we already know AP. I mean, that's cool. I'm talking about projections-wise. Charles Mann was better than LT for a few seasons. Rico, so what's good, Lloyd? I haven't heard anything about Thaddeus Moss, any word on his progress. I haven't heard, I mean, whenever I don't hear anything negatively, I'm assuming they're straight. Because with Bryce Love, since Ron Rivera's been hired, we've always been like, where's the Bryce Love news? What's going on? And I was assuming that no news is good news. And then it turned out that Bryce Love was fully healthy, he's ready to go, no pup list or any of that. So I'm assuming it's the same thing for Thaddeus Moss. The fact that we haven't heard anything, the fact that reporters aren't asking him several questions about his health means that he should be pretty straight. He's just behind the scenes right now. But I don't know. All week, once media finally had access to like actually cover the games at cover the practices, it rained every day. So we haven't actually had a practice where the media was there to record it and broadcast it and break it down and stuff like that. So once we finally get that, we'll probably see who's on the field, who's available like Thaddeus Moss. Because right now, the only things we know from practice are the pictures that the official team website uploads. But now, hopefully come Monday, if it's not super raining, the media will finally be there to actually be able to record practice. And we'll see who's there. We'll see who looks like what and all of that type of stuff. If Chase Young is as good as man, he'll be an all-time great. Yes, sir, I agree. If you come to me from the future and told me Terry was going to be the best wide receiver ever, I would believe you with his work ethic, focus, and intangibles. Hey, man, I don't want to say it because it's hard to predict the future, but I completely agree. I would not be surprised. I wish we had Madden logic. We would have Quentin Nelson right now. Terry will be bro, I love Quentin Nelson coming out of college, bro. It was so fun. He was one of the most fun offensive linemen to ever watch tape on. I could just watch hours and hours of him at Notre Dame. Terry will be a beast this year. Watch. Oh, yeah, I agree. What's good, Herman? Give the video a like, people. Let him know Johnny Boat. Daniel Jones sucks. I don't necessarily think he sucks, but I definitely don't think he's Dwayne Haskins. Young 14.5. I can definitely see that. Y'all see T21 brother Gabriel Taylor headed to Rice. 6'2", same position as Sean. Dang, really? No, I haven't heard about him. I have not heard about him. He might be crazy. Why is he going to Rice, though? He got all that potential. He need to come on down to Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Sweat 12 and Kerrigan 8. I can see Young 14.5, Sweat 12, Kerrigan 8. Give Matt Ioannidis 7. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give Deron Payne 5. Jonathan Allen 6, maybe 5. So I could definitely see that. People don't understand Chase Young can be traded and no one would know unless if it gets reported. Exactly, bro. We have no media coverage yet. Like, it's not there yet. I think Thursday and Friday, they technically were allowed now, but it kept raining to the point that they had to practice indoors. And if they practice indoors, the media can't be there because the media is not allowed to be around the players. The media, because it's only just going to increase the chances of, players catching COVID. So the media can only broadcast and talk about, cover practice if it's outside, because they'll be able to keep a good distance away from the players and the coaches and the training staff and all of that. But when it's indoors, they're not allowed. The media is literally not allowed to go into a lot of those buildings that the players are in. And because it's rain and they've been practicing indoors, that's the only reason we haven't had any visual media coverage yet. People don't understand. Okay, I just said it. This will be the type of year Terry will be all the casual football fans that don't watch us will be having his jersey and know his name. I can definitely see that, LC. I can definitely see that. What you think about Alex Smith? I don't think Alex Smith really has a chance, honestly. Cause I mean, even if he was fully healthy, even ignoring his age, even ignoring his skill set, like the fact that he doesn't have a strong arm, and you know what I'm saying, he doesn't have as strong of an arm as Dwayne Haskins. His potential is nowhere near Dwayne Haskins. At the end of the day, he does not know Scott Turner's offense he's not much further ahead than Dwayne Haskins. It's not even like he has this big advantage over Dwayne Haskins as far as understanding the offense and being prepared. I think it was like a whole week ago, maybe more than that, Ron Rivera said Alex Smith knows 75% of the offense and Dwayne Haskins is not far behind. Those were Ron Rivera's exact words. And that was over a week ago. Dwayne Haskins may have caught up to Alex Smith or passed him. So At the end of the day, if they're even somewhere in the same atmosphere, in my opinion, even if Dwayne Haskins doesn't know anywhere near as much of the offense as Alex Smith, we should still start Dwayne Haskins. But then Alex Smith doesn't just have some leaps and bounds, heads and shoulders more knowledge over Dwayne Haskins anyway. So it's just like literally no advantage to starting Alex Smith instead of just having a veteran guy, just a guy with a veteran title. Other than that, Dwayne Haskins gives us our best chances to win immediately and later. This offense is literally built for Dwayne Haskins. You have to have a strong arm for an Air Courier offense. And again, part 2 of the Air Courier offense video that hopefully I'm trying to come out with as soon as possible. I talk about all of that in great detail and explain to you why Alex Smith literally has like no chance of starting for us unless there's an injury. Even if he were fully healthy, even if the leg injury never happened, if he would just magically heal to 100% right now, he still wouldn't have a chance over Dwayne Haskins, honestly. When you look at the video, Alex Smith's family spraying him with champagne. He is dragging his right leg and doesn't look very comfortable. That makes me a little nervous. Exactly. Like, he doesn't even look good in that video when they're celebrating him getting activated off the PUP list. What's good, Rico? What's good? Yeah, I heard about Gabe Taylor. We need to draft him and let him wear 22 until he proves he can wear 21. Yeah. Which fans could be in the stands when Kerrigan beats the skin sack record? God deserves the fans' respect. Only thing good and consistent on this team for years. I couldn't agree more, man. I think Jonathan Allen is going to get 10 sacks. I think he has 10 sack talent, but he's going to have to get there before Chase Young, Montez Sweat, Ryan Kerrigan. He's got to get there before them guys. Matt Ioannidis. If it's an obvious passing down, Matt Ioannidis normally replaces Daron Payne. And Jonathan Allen's got to be quicker than all of those guys. Because I feel like, honestly, there's going to be plays that Jonathan Allen would have gotten the sack if Montez wasn't a step quicker. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be plays like that where if Chase Young didn't exist, it would have been Jonathan Allen's sack. But Montez Sweat, Chase Young are just a whole step quicker, at least a step quicker, maybe even 2 steps quicker. Jonathan Allen won't get the sacks that he normally would have had. If you just, put things into a vacuum, isolate a certain situation, that Jonathan Allen would have had the sack, but Montez Sweat ended up getting there way before him. Sean Taylor, brother, only played in the 4-3 defense this whole time, which is his preferred defense. Okay. I haven't heard about this guy. It's crazy that y'all know this much about him already. I think we may be cutting Alex secretly. He can't be on or the PUP. Yeah, you can't put him back on the PUP list, I don't think, at this point. Well, I think you can, maybe. But then if you're on the PUP list, especially in the inactive one, he would have to sit out at least 6 games. I mean, either way, it doesn't matter. I don't see him starting at all. But, yeah, maybe we are hyping up Alex Smith to trade him. That maybe I've heard some theories about that. Landon Collins, Reuben Foster, Chase Young, and Sweat to the Pro Bowl to rep our top 5 defense. I can definitely see that. Maybe even one of our corners surprises us. Maybe Fabian Moreau has a Pro Bowl level season. We'll see. Then again, it's a popularity contest. Fabian Moreau can have a ridiculous season, and unless he breaks an interception record, he probably still wouldn't make it. So never mind. Payne will have at least 7 sacks this year in Jack Del Rio defense. Watch. Again, Daron Payne is only getting better at his pass rush side. He's a dominant run defender, one of the best in the league already. Top 10. Easily. Maybe top 5. But he's working on his pass rush, which is going to turn him into a dominant defensive lineman, easy Pro Bowler every year. But again, Daron Payne is going to have to be quicker to getting to the quarterback than Chase Young and Montez Sweat. I'm telling you, that's the only problem. I feel like Payne has 7 sacks or more talent, and if we didn't have Chase Young or Montez Sweat on our team, he would be able to get those. But I feel like Montez Sweat and Chase Young are going to steal a few from everybody else. I feel like Chase Young is going to steal some sacks from Montez Sweat. I feel like there may be some plays where Chase Young would have gotten the sack. He was probably a step behind, and Montez Sweat beat him to it. I feel like they're going to just be really competitive against each other. They may have bets about who's going to get the most sacks in any given game. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's just going to average out everybody's stats because everybody can't win because somebody might be faster than them or better than them that specific play. But Payne definitely has 7 sack or more talent and potential. Easily. But, Chase Young, he got to get there quicker than Chase Young, Ryan Kerrigan, Montez Sweat, Jonathan Allen, and Matt Ioannidis. He has to get there first. Our worst lineman will have 4 or 5 sacks. Terry, that's pretty realistic. Man, 99 11 sacks. I wish we would have kept Kevin O'Connell because of now with the Rams. And most likely he would go get a head coaching job somewhere next year and become one of the best head coaches in the league. And I love Ron Rivera and I love Scott Turner. I'm good on all that. At first I was like that, but I really like Scott Turner and Ron Rivera. I like Ron Rivera as a head coach more than I would ever like Kevin O'Connell as a head coach. And honestly, Scott Turner's Air Coryell offense is better suited for Dwayne Haskins and guys like Antonio Gibson, Bryce Love, and J.D. McKissick and all of those guys, and Steven Sims than Kevin O'Connell's would be. Kevin O'Connell's offense was going to be creative for us, but it's not going to be as creative as Scott Turner's. I think Scott Turner's offense is going to be even weirder and more trick play-like than even Sean McVay's. I feel like it's going to be up to like Andy Reid level. Maybe even weirder in certain ways, maybe more normal in certain ways, but I'm telling y'all, when I come out with this Air Coryell offense video part 2, you'll see what I'm talking about. I don't think y'all understand how weird Scott Turner is. Again, there's going to be some plays where Steven Sims is going to be out wide and Antonio Gibson in the backfield. Then they'll switch places and Antonio Gibson will go out wide on the other side. Steven Sims will come in the backfield. And then he literally has run this play with DJ Moore and Christian McCaffrey. Then you'll have Antonio Gibson coming on a jet sweep and Steven Sims running just a normal little zone run as the running back. And then you don't know who's getting the ball. It can be either one. Like, just weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, I as much as I loved Kevin O'Connell's potential, I definitely feel like Scott Turner's Air Coryell has a higher ceiling. Has more potential to be a deadly offense. Just how weird and just how much trick stuff is going. I mean, it's going to be crazy. He said, I love the shades looking like Lil Jon. What's good, B9? Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? That's another Atlanta great right there, so I'm rocking with it. My boy Zulu pulled up with the instant donation immediately, man. Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated. Oh, dang, that does that. I forgot. All right, let me look up Kendall Fuller. Somebody wanted Kendall Fuller earlier. So many ways. Ooh, so many ways. Doom, doom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, ba boom, 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 boom. Is this 2018? I'm thinking. Nah, it's literally just 2017. Kendall Fuller that I'm looking for. Boom, 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 ba boom, 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 boom. Oh, let me move this out the way. Is it gonna play? They're not rocking with Kendall Fuller, y'all. I don't know what happened. I'll refresh, but I don't think they're rocking with Kendall Fuller. But appreciate the donation, Zulu Tribe. Yes, sir, man. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Yes, sir. Big money spenders. Big money spenders. Much appreciated. I might just throw some Haskins on, to be completely honest. I ain't even gonna hold you. So many ways. Doom, doom. Boom, 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 boom. I love G-Funk. I miss old LA music. I like a lot of West Coast music now still, but it's not the same. I miss the DJ Quick days and stuff like that. Alright, let's go. I'm just going to throw on some Haskins for y'all, you know what I'm saying? And it's starting from the end when he was at his best and goes to when he was at his worst. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't be surprised if the highlights just get worse and worse as we go on. Outside rush may force quarterbacks into Allen. They might rack up. Yeah, that is true. Our outside pass rush is going to be so dominant, the quarterback's going to have to step up and he's going to run into those guys. That's a good point. Pedro did a vid on Gabe Taylor. Okay, I'm going to have to peep. I'm going to definitely have to peep. Is Alex Smith ahead of Haskins? What's good, Mel C? Nah, Alex Smith is third. I think he's behind Kyle Allen probably. Nah, Jimmy Moreland. I think Settle is going to have a big year. I feel like Settle will be utilized more than he was with Greg Minuski. Our record is going to be 10-6 this year. I can see that. HG and Gibson better rookie this year. I don't know, man. Me personally, I like Gibson more. I'm very excited about Gibson. I'm super excited about Antonio Gandy Golden too, but just off of the fact that Gibson is a running back and a receiver, I feel like he'll have a larger impact. I mean, I've seen guys from like fantasy podcasts talking about don't sleep on Gibson. Y'all might want to pick him up. He might be the steal of fantasy drafts this season. and they have nothing to do with our franchise. It's like, I think it was somebody from Bleacher Report or somebody from ESPN. I forgot. It was a couple of people. And they're like, bro, y'all, hey, keep track of Gibson, man. Yeah, exactly. They're going to more touches. Gibson more touches. But Antonio Gandy Golden's going to have a huge impact on us. We're going to finally have somebody on the outside opposite of Terry McLaurin that defenders have to worry about. Especially on the deep ball. Y'all got to remember, Antonio Gandy Golden is 6'4", but he's a deep ball type of guy. He can literally run past people. And somebody said, I think it was Terry McLaurin, somebody said that AGG is keeping up with the other, with the 4-3 guys in practice right now. Like Terry McLaurin and Steven Sims, Antonio Gandy Golden at 6'4" is moving as quickly as them. At least in the same range. So that's different. That is different. With QBs not being able to stay back, it will be a shorter distance to them for Payne, Allen, and Matt. It would be stupid to take the extra steps back knowing Chase, Ryan, and Sweat have been in the corners. Those are good points. I appreciate that view on it. That is a good point. They may be able to get where was I at? Okay, there we go. I just want to take the glasses off. I had them on too long. Jonathan Allen, Matt Anitis, and Deron Payne probably will eat because of that. Who will be the Redskins get back coach this year? What you mean the get back coach this year? What you mean by that? Watch Payne in the championship game when they let him go. Oh, you talking about in Alabama? Yeah, when Nick Saban finally was like, yo, go crazy. Talking about against my Georgia Bulldogs? Oh, I know. Because I remember watching Alabama that year, and I was like, okay, Deron Payne's nice. These guys are nice. But Nick Saban doesn't let these guys loose, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't let them go make plays. It's literally like going from Greg Minuski to Jack Del Rio's defense, where the 3-4, they had two gap schemes, and their objectives were just to take up space and let the linebackers come down and make plays. That's how Nick Saban was all season. But then watch as soon as he goes against my Georgia Bulldogs in the championship, he suddenly becomes Jack Del Rio's 4-3-1 gap scheme, and it's like, y'all go make plays, and Deron Payne was eating against our whole line. Just eating all day. Couldn't be blocked. Double team. Eating. Didn't matter. So Deron Payne has a lot of potential there. And I feel like this season, with us finally being one gap scheme responsibilities, I feel like we may finally get something going with that. Oh, y'all talking about the filter? Yeah. Let me see. I think that Jimmy Moreland should be our dime defensive back, or Cameron Curl could. I'm excited. I'm pretty excited about Cameron Curl to see how he's gonna be. First of all, what you know about Quick, bro? I used to love. I was always growing up, because I was born in Maryland and I moved to Atlanta. But growing up, I used to be more West Coast than New York, as far as like music. I like the Jerry Curl. I like DJ Quick. I like all of that stuff. Nate Dogg and Corrupt, all of them. I used to love that stuff more than I like the New York stuff. Now, when I got older, I started appreciating New York more and starting to listen to Big L and Jay-Z and Onyx and all of them. But when I was growing up, when I was little, I was just more attracted to the LA style, the music, the beats, old Snoop, all of that. So, yeah, man, I love DJ Quick. That So Many Ways song is literally, I'm listening to my playlist of like my favorite songs of all time, any genre. It's like 400 songs. That's as good as I can narrow it down. In So Many Ways by DJ Quick. And what's Peter Guns? That's Corey Guns' dad. That's one of my favorite songs of all time, bro. He said, take off that filter. All right, I got you. Can't take him seriously now. The get back coach pulls back the coach when he... Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know. That's a good point, because there is usually somebody that's designated to making sure that the head coach doesn't get a flag for stepping on the field so many times. The lips are hella annoying. You look like Shark Tale. Terry McLaurin, 1,200 yards. Antonio Gandy Golden, 600 yards. Steven Sims, 500. Logan Thomas, 300. I feel like Steven Sims may not have more yards than AGG, but he will get more receptions just off of the nature of being a slot receiver. Plus, he's in his sophomore year. AGG is in his rookie season, so AGG may need some time to, acclimate to the level of NFL talent he's going against. Because remember, AGG did not play in the SEC. He didn't play. He played for Liberty. You know what I'm saying? He didn't play against Ohio State and Michigan. He didn't play in the Pac-12. He didn't play against Alabama, Georgia, LSU, and stuff in college. So now he has to not only get ready to go against guys that come from D1 talent, but he has to also adjust to the NFL level. So it's a bigger step for him than most people. Like a Terry McLaurin, you know, he was at least at Ohio State, so he's going against Michigan State, Penn State, and stuff like that. Talent, level corners and safeties and stuff like that. AGG was going against, you know, lesser known people. So, you know what I'm saying? What's it called? So yeah, AGG, you know, he may take some time to adjust. And plus, again, Steven Sims is not only further ahead in as far as skill set goes, just because he's a season ahead, but the nature of a slot receiver, they usually they're gonna get more touches. But I feel like Antonio Gandy Golden will have more touchdowns. And what's good, 1,000 subs with the new account 2.0. Sounds like you still heard about that L we put on y'all. Hey man, it's cool, bruh. I am a little salty about the fact that Nick Saban waited all year. He never ran. He had them 2-gap scheme all year. As soon as he plays Georgia, 1-gap scheme lets him loose. I don't know what we did to him to deserve that, but it's cool though. At least we drafted him, so at least my NFL team has him, even though my college team had to suffer against him. Good luck, Eagles, week 1. Wentz might not make through the whole game. Poe baby. Sims will have a boy. Poe baby. Hold on. Poe baby. I need to do that for Wentz real quick because that pass rush is about to be deadly. I really feel sorry for the Eagles and the Giants, honestly, because both of them have to play the Cowboys D-line twice and our D-line twice a year. That's 4 great D-lines. I mean, ours is better because we're younger, more athletic, and all of that. But still, the Cowboys D-line is not about to just be, you know, cupcake. So I really feel sorry for the Eagles, the fact that the Eagles and the Giants, Daniel Jones and Carson Wentz have to deal with 2 top 10 defensive lines in this league 4 times a year. Man. And then the Eagles' offensive line just got worse. It's the worst right now that it's been in a bunch of years. So it might get a little dark for them. Sims will have a Crowder-like breakout 850 ATD. I can see that. And Steven Sims is better than Crowder potential-wise, especially after the catch. So, RIP Nip. Of course, RIP Nip, man. My boy Roland was really hurt about Nip dying. That was crazy. I mean, you can tell by his name. We call him Roland, so you already know why he was, like, super shocked. Still rocking with his music. Yeah, I love Nip music. I'm not going to lie. I still need to dive into more mixtapes. I'm only listening to, like, 2 of his mixtape albums or whatever. So I need to go. When I get time, I'm going to dive into that. But when I listen to West Coast music now, I'm usually not listening to L.A. like that. I mean, YG, Problem, I'm trying to think of everybody. I can't think of them off the top right now. But I'm more so the Bay. Like, I listen to Vallejo. I listen to San Fran. I listen to Oakland more, but LA still, you know, they tough too. But I used to listen to LA when it came to the '90s, like during the G-Funk era. Not like the modern era. I listen to more Detroit and more Bay music than LA. But you know, I'm still tapped into LA a little bit. In Long Beach, especially, there's a few guys in Long Beach I like. They'll never use that filter again unless you. I don't know, bro. Sims, through his last few games, averaged like 900-yard season, so I doubt it's only 500. That's a good point. That is a really good point. But it's just so many mouths to feed. You know what I'm saying? SEC rules football, ACC rules basketball. Now, I'm not really, you know, hip to basketball, so I can't confirm the ACC, but SEC definitely rules football. I could definitely agree to that. And at the end of the day, I don't really hate Alabama. Of course, it's a competitive thing with it. You know what I'm saying? I dislike them. Just because of competition, we play them so often that, of course, I'm going to grow, you know, some form of hate towards them. But it's a respectful hate. The only team in college I really just, like, don't like at all for no reason is Florida. That's our biggest rival, though, so it makes sense. But, like, Florida, like, just social media-wise, too, like, Florida fans and all of that, that's the only team I'm really just against. I'm not really that much against Alabama, LSU, and them like that. I mean, they're over there anyway. They're in the other half of the SEC anyway, so it... let me see. Who should I throw up next? We just did Haskins. I wish I could throw on some Bryce Love. I wish I could throw on some Antonio Gibson, but that would be copyright infringement, pulling it straight off of YouTube. Wish I can pull up some AGG. We can pull up some McLaurin. Matter of fact, we're going to pull up some McLaurin. And I get both. I did not mean to do that. That's just to satisfy. I got some issues that nobody can see. And all of these, I'm in team search. That's why I'm folding. I breathe into the life in you. It's only right. This is soundtrack to my life. Here we go. Let go. Got the Terry McLaurin on the screen. You did. All right. If Smith beats out Haskins, then we draft another quarterback. Plain and simple. If Haskins can't win this job with the QBs we have now, we are in trouble. Completely agree. I do expect Haskins to play well, though. I completely agree with the whole thing. If Haskins can't win this QB battle, then he's not the QB of the future ever. Like, we need to go ahead and just tank to get Trevor Lawrence or something. That's done. That's Dwayne Haskins a done deal if he doesn't win this QB battle. He pretty much is done. But like at the end, like you said, I do expect him to win this battle easily, and I expect him to play very well this season. So I'm not even worried about it. Eagles have a top O-line though. They used to, but they Jason Peters is old, and they're moving him to guard. I think they lost Lane Johnson. I mean, they're losing Pro Bowlers over there. They may still have a pretty good O-line, but it's not what it used to be. It's definitely the least great it's been in a long time. Chase Young, 7.5 sacks, 44 tackles, 4 forced fumbles. Now, I have Chase Young getting more than that. I ain't even going to lie to you, bro. I see Chase Young winning Defensive Rookie of the Year easily. Maybe Defensive Player of the Year. Eagles did have a top O-line. Brooks out for season, second year left tackle, and had to bring Peters back to play guard. Eagle O-line vulnerable. Exactly. Thank you, Dorgunner. Thank you. That Eagles O-line is looking a little, you know what I'm saying? It still might be pretty decent. It's not going to be one of the worst in the league in any way, but it's definitely not what it used to be. I got a feeling Peyton Barber might show up this year. I don't feel like he's going to get necessarily the snaps and opportunities because Scott Turner's going to favor the guys that can also pass, catch, and run routes like J.D. McKissick, Antonio Gibson, and Bryce Love. I feel like even Adrian Peterson is going to be fighting for playing time. Maybe not early on, but at a certain point, Adrian Peterson probably will be fighting for playing time once Bryce Love and Antonio Gibson show they're ready to just go ball out. So and Peyton Barber's just Adrian Peterson, but nowhere near as good. So I don't know. The Eagles have he may be a little bit better pass catching wise, just a little bit better, but like pure running back wise, he's nowhere near Adrian Peterson. I mean, he's nowhere near a Hall of Famer. But I do like Peyton Barber though. I'm glad that we have him as a depth piece. That's a really great depth piece. The Eagles have an unproven left side. Left tackle was a rookie last year, and the left guard, and he didn't play well. He didn't play that well. And left guard has been a left tackle his whole career. Exactly. 38 years old, too. I love Jason Peters. 38 and switching positions. Michael Scarlett we're cutting Barber. 7 forced fumbles. West Virginia Mountaineers all day. Hey, man, stick to it, man. I feel that. Louisville Cardinals over here. Yes, sir. I stick to y'all teams, man. Eagles O-line is in trouble week 1. No more filters and no more singing, please. I didn't mean to do the Master Chief. It's like I have hotkeys on my computer, and when I did, it's Shift M, and I was doing Shift M to do the capital M in McLaurin, and I didn't even notice the Master Chief was on my face. Yes, Rico, Kirk out with the filters. Y'all don't love the filters? Y'all don't want to just talk to this all day? Matter of fact, nah, because y'all want to play. Nah, because y'all want to play. Nah, now y'all got to look at this. Now y'all gotta look at it. Now y'all sad. Now look, this is what y'all did to yourselves. Hold on, wrong thing. Hold on. Yeah. Now. Now y'all gotta look at this. I'll take it off now. Let me see. He said, does Alex Smith really have a chance of playing this year? First of all, what's up, my boy Chris Buford? Now known as Sweezy was good. Nah, I don't think he really has a chance, honestly. My boy Zulu, man, appreciate that, man. Man, appreciate that much. Hold on, where's it at? Where's that? This button? Wrong button. God dang it. Where is it? No, stop. Hold on, let me get over here. Okay, there we go. All right. Thank you, Zulu Tribe. Much appreciated. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate the donation. My young, wise black entrepreneur, keep cooking. Of course, man. Y'all already know, man. Y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. What's good? What's good? What's good? Appreciate that, Zulu. Appreciate that. Much appreciate that. Let me get Carlton off the screen. Big money donations, though. You know what I'm saying? Big money donations. Appreciate that. Both basketball and football. You talking about ACC or or SEC? What we talking about? Because the ACC, I know they're good at basketball, but I can't really speak on if they're the best because I don't watch basketball enough, especially college basketball. But they are. I mean, Clemson is carrying the ACC. I'm not gonna lie, the ACC is kind of a problem because of Clemson. I mean, y'all took Kirby from us. You know what? I wouldn't do to. You know what I wouldn't do to go get him back as I did. Hey man, but y'all still, we still gotta beat y'all. We still gotta prove that we can beat y'all. So at the end of the day, what does it really matter at this point? TPS said Kyle Allen starting 7 games. Who is TPS? Haskins is still a rookie. This is really his rookie year, so I believe if the run game is on point, Haskins will make it look easy. I agree. TPS used to be good. Now they're horrible. Who is TPS? Kyle Allen is a waste of time. Chase Young going to be first in line for the Fumble Buffet hosted by Daniel Jones and Carson Wentz. I like that. A little bit of pressure, and Kyle Allen got worse and worse, unlike Haskins. Bruh, it got dark. All of those guys. Kyle Allen looked good in the beginning. Then it went downhill once teams started game planning for him. Gardner Minshew started going downhill after teams started. It was somebody else, too, that looked pretty decent in the beginning of the year. And then once teams started getting hip to what they were doing, they knew how to stop it. I don't feel like you can stop Haskins once he's rolling. Stop hitting that button. Chase a beast that strip sacks. He won't just hit the QB. 3 on Jones, 2 on Wentz this year. I can definitely see that. Rich said, I hate you. But y'all don't like this? What's wrong with this filter? Is it something on my face? Is it something on my face? I don't know. Maybe it was something I said. I don't know. I don't know why y'all don't like this filter. Perfectly normal filter to me, man. You need a Brody face filter. If I can figure out how to do that, that would be crazy. I should try to make that. That would be wild. Vols gonna hurt the dog's feelings this year. Boy. Nah, don't even try that. That looks like the new logo. And Rich said, you so ignorant. We gets no respect from NFL Network. Oh, we already know, man. I'm not even. Rico, what's your thoughts on when the team will switch to the Red Wolves? I'll be ecstatic. Hold on. Now that you brought them back up, we going right back over here. Let me change scenes real quick. Y'all not going to see me, but that doesn't matter. I just want y'all to see these jersey concepts, bro. First of all, this one. Clean. You know what I'm saying? Let me move it over a little bit. Wait, what? What am I moving? What am I moving? Oh, that. Okay, let me lock that up. Okay. Bro, this is clean. That's a great Red Wolves concept. Let me move that back. That's a great Red Wolves concept. Hold on. What else we got over here? This is clean. Look at that, bro. Come on now. With the gold helmet and the visor. Nice shade of gold. That's a pure gold. Like, literally gold-plated helmet gold. Come on now. Y'all not rocking with these Red Wolves concepts, bro. Even if y'all don't like the name, bro, you gotta like the jerseys at least, man. Come on, hold on. We don't care about that. Bro, look at... Come on now, bro. Come on, hold on. Where we at? All right, come on, bro. This is clean. The deeper gold, the deeper burgundy. Come on now, y'all. Y'all gotta rock with it, bro. Hold on. We got another one in here. Nah, that's it for that. I think I moved this wrong. Oh, we're good, though. Okay, it's back to normal. Okay, cool. I bet. I was messing up my the way I did my other video, so I had to get back on that. But yeah, I had to go on a Red Wolves tangent after somebody brought it up, man. What's good, David? Hopefully Alex Smith comes out the opening snap against Philly in victory formation, take the snap, take a knee, then retires on the field. He has kids to raise. I completely agree. What's good, Michael? TPS stands for Total Pro Sports. It's a YouTube channel that regularly flames the skins. I've never heard of them. But that's when we were bad, so they'll be wrong come season time. Yeah, y'all already know how I feel about that. What's good, Justin? What's good? I've never heard of whoever that was. Coach said we're in a district that will looked at by every SEC team, so don't be surprised if I go D1. Hey, you in Texas. If you're in Texas, Georgia, Florida, it's automatic. Ohio, Maryland kind of too, you know what I'm saying? California, you gonna get them looks. But Texas, Georgia, and Florida are top 3 easily, period. Alabama too. Alabama's up there, but it's definitely Georgia, Texas, and Florida that if you're playing there in high school, you're going to get looked at. You're going to get exposure. There's no way you can't. Louisiana, Alabama not far behind, California not far behind, but it's not Georgia, Texas, and Florida, man. So you good, Mr. Jones. You good. Cornelius Lucas starts week 1 through 3. Sadiq Charles starts week 4 through 16. I can see that scenario, honestly. Can see that. Reuben Foster finna be a beast this year. Hey, man. I'm telling you. Them uniforms go so hard. Bro, them uniforms are crazy, bro. Even if you don't rock with the Red Wolves, bro, you gotta rock with the jersey and the concepts and the colors. OKG 2000. First of all, what's up, man? I appreciate the constant Breonna Taylor reminders, man. Yes, sir. Breonna Taylor. Shout it. All caps. Yes, sir. Skins, big jumps this year. Eagles going to be way over the cap, and Dallas still has to pay Dak. If Dak signed franchise tag, this is all applied to the cap. Skins, cap space is big. Oh, yeah, we're definitely the future of the division. Because we're far more talented than the Giants. And then the Eagles and Cowboys, who I feel like were also pretty, probably more talented than overall. I feel like our quarterback's going to be the best out of all of them. Also, nobody else has a Terry McLaurin. Nobody has a Reuben Foster. Nobody has a Chase Young, Montez Sweat. It's a whole bunch of stuff. But even beyond that, their cap space situations are terrible. So this is it. The Eagles and Cowboys is either win now and get ready to be terrible for the next few years. Or at least average, because they can't pay everybody. They gonna have to start over at QB, all kinds of stuff. The Cowboys gonna have to start over at QB. The Eagles already planning on doing it just in case when they drafted Jalen Hurts. And Jalen Hurts, I don't think is gonna transition well to the NFL level. I'm rooting for him. I was rooting for him in college because I like to see mobile quarterbacks prove people wrong, but I don't think it's gonna work, honestly. If I'm being objective about it. Uniforms lit for sure, clean. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, hey, them jerseys. Go helmet is trash. Looks like too much like Notre Dame. Go with the more mustard yellow. Nah, I'm definitely more gold. I like the gold way more, me personally. And now that somebody brought up Reuben Foster, we going back to Reuben Foster highlights because those are some of my favorite highlights to watch. I'm not even going to lie. Reuben Foster is so fun to watch, man. I'm so excited about Reuben Foster. That's some of the best news. That's top 3 news I've gotten this offseason. Ron Rivera being hired, Bruce Allen being fired, and Reuben Foster healthy might be my top 3. I don't know. I'm probably missing something that might be above it, but it's, top 3. Love the uniforms and helmet, hate the Red Wolves name. See, I mean, at least B9, you don't rock with the Red Wolves name, but you love the uniforms, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie, but I don't like Red Wolves, but I'm a big fan of Red Tails, the look good man roster, 53-man roster. It's still 53 for now. They were talking about it being 55, but it never got finalized. You just sold me on buying an official Red Wolves McLaurin jersey. Bruh, clean, bruh. Gandy Golden will be this year's McLaurin. I can definitely see Gandy Golden going crazy just off the fact that teams are going to be focused on stopping McLaurin. Oh, my boy Zulu again. Yes, sir, man. Much appreciated. Oh, let me get off this screen. God dang, it keeps doing that. It keeps doing that because of the hotkeys. I need to get rid of Google Chrome hotkeys. But, man, much appreciated. Thank you for that. Thank you, my boy Zulu Tribe, again coming in with the donation. Money falling. Did you hear that the Red Wolves hair shines gold in the light, a.k.a. burgundy and gold? Oh, that's wild. I did not know that. That is great. Hey, man, that's crazy. I did not know that. That is wild. I did not know that. That's fine. That is really fine. I like that. I got to remember that. Chase Roulier starts week 1 through 13. Keith Ishmael starts 14 through 16. That's honestly, I never thought about that, but Keith Ishmael does have a lot of talent, and that could be possible once he's able to pick up some weight. His only thing is that he's just not very strong. But mobility-wise, he definitely has a higher ceiling than Chase Roulier, just off of just pure talent and where we can project him to be. Now, he may not be as safe of an option as Chase Roulier was as early as he was in this season, but Keith Ishmael definitely potential-wise, talent-wise, can be better than Chase Roulier. But he has to gain, NFL strength. He has to put on some muscle. Got to get a little bit stronger, you know what I'm saying? You got to put on that Viking muscle. Hold on, where the Viking thing at? Wrong one. He got to get like this, you know what I'm saying? He got to go in the gym with this type of personality on him. We just got to stay down until we come up. Everybody going to be on our red tails, literally. Exactly, man. Should we take a shot at Jay Gordon since weed is no longer tested? I'm kind of down. Remember, Josh Gordon, 1,600 receiving season. Scott Turner, our current offensive coordinator, was his wide receivers coach that season, and that was one of the worst QB situations a wide receiver ever could have, and Josh Gordon still went for 1,600. So, hey, man, if anybody can make it happen, it's Dwayne Haskins' arm, Terry McLaurin, the AGG, taking distracting defenses from him, and Scott Turner, his wide receivers coach that year, is now his offensive coordinator and knows exactly what his weaknesses and strengths are and know how to get the most out of them. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, Josh Gordon might be a move. Boy, I can't wait to see that D-line, especially Montez Sweat and Chase Young, bro. I'm so excited, bro. I can't wait to just get film from practice, bro. What's good, Manga? What's good? What's good? Time to talk about Sadiq Charles. What you want to talk about with him? I'm excited, bro. I honestly think we're going from Chris Samuels to Trent Williams to Sadiq Charles. I feel like Sadiq Charles is going to live up to that level. He may not literally be Trent Williams level talent, but I feel like he's going to be a franchise cornerstone left tackle that should go to a few Pro Bowls. Is AGG clear of COVID? What's the timetable once you rise above? Oh, everybody's good. We're all good. AGG had it months ago, so he was super good. We already know he's good. He's been cleared. And Logan Thomas had it recently, but he's already cleared again. So our entire team is clear. I like the gold helmet. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Eagles suck. Let them know. Reuben Foster and Bryce Love coming back will be huge this year. But ginormous. What about Ross P? He might get some playing time, too. Ross P. Oh, Ross Pierschbacher. The offensive lineman from Alabama that can literally play tackle, guard, and center. You never know, man. He's a great depth piece. I don't think he'll start, but you know what I'm saying? They can't beat my Hawks. You talking about the Seahawks? How about Jordan Reed signing to the 49ers? Yeah, that was pretty wild. I ain't even gonna lie. I mean, again, how I felt even since we had him on our team, I just want him to retire, bro, because them concussions add up, and eventually he's not going to be able to remember his kids' names. I mean, he's going to have all kinds of dementia and CTE. Like Jordan Reed needs to definitely focus on getting healthy, bro, and like just mentally healthy and staying out the way, bro. Take care of your family. You got enough money. I don't see the point. Wow, Foster's a beat. Yo, Foster's different, bro. Foster is built different, bro. Did we ever have any interest in Delaney Walker and or Eric Berry? I don't think so. I would love to bring in Eric Berry. I'm not really interested in Delaney Walker because even though he is a vet presence, he's injury prone. And I would like to give Eric Berry a shot. But then again, I'm biased. He from, Southwest Atlanta. He went to Creekside. So I've been rooting for Eric Berry his whole career. He had a brother that was really fine. I don't know whatever happened after high school with him and his brother. But he was still fine. Do you think Russell Wilson could take Redskins to the playoff? What's good, Aiden? Yeah, I mean, honestly, Russell Wilson is definitely good enough to take us to the playoff. I feel like we're more talented than the Seahawks all around. Russell Wilson's just been putting it. His offensive line has been tragic for years. He's still, he's great. Easily top 5, top 4, maybe top 3 quarterback in this league. He could definitely take this roster to the playoffs. How many sacks Chase Young gonna get this year? Again, I'm somewhere in that 12, 13 range. But I wouldn't be surprised if he finds a way to get like 15. And we had interest in Delaney Walker, but we didn't sign him. Okay, so we did have interest. It is hard to believe that we haven't upgraded our tight end position. Does Rivera know something we don't? I like Logan Thomas a lot. I'm excited about Logan Thomas. I'm excited about Thaddeus Moss. Now, they may not be just dominant week 1. But I feel like Logan Thomas, potential-wise, could be that guy we've been waiting on for so many years. Because we had Jordan Reed and Vernon Davis, but they couldn't block to save their lives. We had Jeremy Sprinkle. He can't catch a cold. I feel like Logan Thomas is finally that tight end that we've been waiting on for so many years that can do both very well. So I'm excited. I love Logan Thomas. But again, we didn't go and get a guaranteed guy that can start week 1, which does kind of suck. But as far as potential-wise, Logan Thomas and Thaddeus Moss got it. They got it. Thaddeus Moss is a better blocker than any of the tight ends we've had in a long time. He's way better than Vernon Davis and Jordan Reed, and he's even better than Jeremy Sprinkle. And then he's more of like a Chris Cooley type, so he's going to be fullback and tight end. So I'm really excited about Thaddeus Moss and Logan Thomas, but it's just a matter of time for them to actually reach their potential. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Where we go? What's the update on Thaddeus Moss? Haven't heard anyone talk about him. Like I said earlier, just like the Bryce Love situation this whole offseason, I feel like no news is good news. I feel like as long as they're quiet and we're not talking about them, that means they're healthy. Or at least on the path to getting healthy. They're on a timetable to where we don't have to worry about them being healthy week 1. I feel like if we heard a lot about them, then we need to be worried. But I feel like Thaddeus Moss, just like Bryce Love, Bryce Love, we never heard of. People were asking all the time this entire offseason, what about Bryce Love? Is he good? Is he good to go? Where is he at? And then out of nowhere, he was fully healthy to go, ready for an entire training camp. There were rumors that he may not even be ready week 1 at first. And now he's been fully healthy to start practices. So I feel like no news is good news. I feel like since we aren't hearing about Thaddeus Moss's injuries, he should be straight. But again, Monday, hopefully if it's not raining and the players can practice out squad, the media can be there and they'll probably point out what Thaddeus Moss is doing. If he's on the field practicing, if he's not, stuff like that. My boy Zulu again with, hey man, my boy Zulu ain't playing with him, bro. Man, shouts out to my boy Zulu, man. Appreciate it. Alex, amazing Haskins historic one love team, man. Appreciate that, Zulu, man. Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got to do another air horn real quick. You know what I'm saying? Get them Gates. It go boom, boom, shaka. Loot truths proper. Where we at? How about Jordan re-signing? Nah, Haskins bun. Did we ever? Where we at? Where's that at? Christian been working with Trent this year. Trent says he is ready to be our left tackle of the future. He might be setting us up since he's salty. That's a good point. But now I have heard great reviews about Jerron Christian. Now, Jerron Christian was unplayable these past couple of years. Like, terrible. One of the worst offensive linemen I've seen doing it. Y'all complain about Morgan Moses. Morgan Moses never in his career was as bad as Jerron Christian has been these past couple of years. But this offseason, recently, like these past couple of weeks, I have been hearing a lot of great things about Jerron Christian, which makes things interesting. Jerron Christian, Cornelius Lucas, and Sadiq Charles competing for left tackle. The more competition we have, the more they'll play their best, and we may end up actually with a really good left tackle coming out of this left tackle competition. Now, I feel like even if Sadiq Charles doesn't win the left tackle starting spot week 1, I feel like he will eventually at some point this season because he has the most potential, he has the most talent out of everybody. He just may not be ready early on. I'm with you, Rico and Jordan Reed. I don't even want to see him 15 years from now. Yeah, man, Poe baby, bro. I want him to just sit down, bro. Get an Xbox. Take care of your kids. He got kids? I don't know if he got kids. I never really pay attention to people's personal lives. That's music, sports, anybody. I don't really. He got kids. He got a wife. You would think all of the teams would want the same for Jordan Reed and not sign him, but I guess it's good for him to get the bag. But I do want him to hang it up. Yeah, I agree. Go make your money and then fake an injury if you have to. But just anything but a concussion. At this point, if I were him, I prefer to tear an ACL than getting another concussion, bro. But when you take into consideration of what we need, would he be a good signing? I'm talking about Eric Berry. I feel like we need more depth at safety, more competition. Because I love Sean Davis's potential. He's a freak athlete, but he's not consistent. Jack Del Rio may be able to get that out of him. Maybe he won't be able to. You know what I'm saying? Troy Apke, extremely fast, has had moments where he's looked like a nice rangy safety, but he can't tackle to save his life yet, and his IQ isn't up there yet. But you never know. He may be ready to step up and start at free safety. I don't know. But at the end of the day, it would be nice to bring in somebody we know, good veteran, that can step in just in case of Sean Davis and Troy Apke are not playing up to what we think they should be playing up to the certain level. You got Miller, your Cowboys. I want to play some Adrian Peterson highlights. How about that? Stop playing with me. Let go. See what he looking like over there. Play some Adrian Peterson highlights. I'm sad to hear the 49ers will put that walking concussion back on the field. We love you, Jordan Reed. Go golf. I can't, bro. Couldn't agree more, man. Go Pack, go. What's good, Packers Nation? Appreciate you pulling up. Put on the video of Eric Berry laying the wood on Moreno. I would probably have to go to YouTube for that, and I'm scared to play anything from YouTube. I might get copyrighted. Can't wait for Chase to let loose this season. Hey, man. It's about to be dangerous out there on that field. It's about to be real dangerous. About to get real spooky for a few of these quarterbacks, you know what I'm saying? LOL Bro said, Sprinkle can't catch a cold. Man, Poe baby. The only thing, bro, remember, Sprinkle stole some stuff, so he the last person that should be dropping passes, because that man hands get real sticky when it comes to stealing something out of the store. But when it comes to a football, it's butters. I want us to start Thaddeus Moss. I feel like Thaddeus Moss, it's going to be hard to say who's starting. I feel like Logan Thomas technically will be first on the depth chart, but we're going to run a lot of 2 tight end sets, and I feel like that will be Thaddeus Moss and Logan Thomas together. Plus, Thaddeus Moss, again, is going to be like a Chris Cooley type, an H-back, where he's going to be full back sometimes, tight end sometimes. So I feel like he's going to get a lot of snaps even if he's not technically the starter. There's an NFL player that just retired before his rookie season. Sheesh. Oh, yeah, I saw that, bruh. It's crazy. What's good, Gio? Honestly, I hope that WTF gives Cam Sims a shot. You can't teach 6'5" with 4.5 speed. Yeah, hey man, I do want to see what Cam Sims can do. I mean, the wide receiver position is wide open. I mean, Steven Sims and AGG have a lot of potential, but they haven't established themselves yet in any way, shape, or form. If it's any year that Cam Sims really has his shot, it's this year. You better take advantage of it, for real. I believe Cam Sims could be a good number 4 option this year. I agree. Hey man, competing against Dontrelle Inman also in there. I heard the Chief took out our HTTR and put HTTC. Oh yeah, I saw that. The hell to the Chiefs. I think it was on ESPN or NFL Network. It was terrible. Either way, it was stupid. It was stupid. I wasn't feeling it. It wasn't even like respectable. It was just corny, extra corny. Matter of fact, extra tragic, extra corny. Let me see. Yeah, I'm late, but I ain't signing no tardy slip. So stupid. What's happening, Smokes? What's good with you? Mr. Jones, Jordan got 2 daughters. Oh, okay. Jerron Christian is a 3rd string tackle at best. He looked like it these past couple of years, but hey, man, I've been hearing great things from Morgan Moses. I heard something about Trent Williams previously. I heard something from somebody else that Jerron Christian really, we may be surprised once once it's not raining, the players can practice outside, and the media is finally able to record practices. Jerron Christian might be looking a little like something. Let me see. Agreed about Eric Berry. I mean, again, me being objective, I gave that answer, and then me being biased, being, I gotta always root for my Atlanta people, especially Southwest Atlanta. South and West Atlanta, I'm always like, hey man, give them a shot, no matter what. So, biased-wise, I would love Eric Berry, and objectively, I think Eric Berry would be a smart signing. He probably wouldn't even be expensive. Safeties don't get much money at all. I'm surprised that the Vikings tagged Anthony, what's his name, and the Broncos tagged Justin Simmons, because that money they're getting on that tag is nowhere near as much they would have probably had to give him per year. I think Antonio Gibson might surprise a lot of people. Antonio Gibson's going to be a dog, bro. I'm telling you. It's about to be crazy. Again, I've heard people from like Bleacher Report, ESPN, all kinds of podcasts and articles. They have nothing to deal with the burgundy and gold. Like, they have no attachment. They're not a reporter for us, a media analyst, nothing for us. And they've even been hyping up Antonio Gibson and saying, if you're into fantasy football, he might really be like a big sleeper and surprise a lot of people this year. So I'm excited about Antonio Gibson just off of the fact that people that aren't attached to our franchise, aren't even fans of the franchise, are hyping him up. That's how you know you're doing something right. Eric Berry should switch to free safety and compete with Davis to start. Berry and Collins side by side would be filthy, bro. Yeah, Eric Berry at his prime, bro. Crazy. We can get Eric Berry that's low-key the equivalent of the Chiefs getting Tyrann Mathieu. Hey, bro, exactly. Play some Sean Taylor highlights. I can't. I'm only able to play film off of NFL Game Pass because it's technically not a copyright infringement. If I go to YouTube, YouTube, I can't go on YouTube and stream YouTube from other YouTubers, you know what I'm saying? But I would love to. I would love to show Chase Young highlights all day. If it was up to me, we'd just be looking at Chase Young highlights over and over again on this screen. But I can't go to YouTube. So if there's some other way, if anybody knows a way to get my hands on some like real film like this, where it's like the all 22 version and not the broadcast version, where it would get copyrighted, then hey man, holla at me. Hook me up. Somebody plug me in. I think he wants to win a Super Bowl. Oh, yeah, I can see that, too. Play some Gabe Taylor. He's a nice corner. What's his class? 49ers know they close and gonna use him, then drop him. Yeah, I really hope so, bro. I really hope not, bro. Like, I really like Jordan Reed, bro. I don't want him to get hurt again, bro. Them concussions are serious, bro. He said 49ers should be ashamed. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it, but, I mean, it could be Jordan Reed using them for a Super Bowl. It could be them using Jordan Reed for a season and dumping them. They're probably using each other, you know what I'm saying? Either way, both of them are dead wrong. Jordan Reed